High above the clouds, a shining Tech Sky Island drifts like a floating playground. Our clever pink monkey faces 10 wild challenges, and at the very end waits a perfect pizza.
He steps toward the first trial, a blinking energy bridge that never stops changing.
Squares of light flicker on and off, and one wrong step means a tumble through clouds. He pauses, watching the glowing tiles, counting the rhythm in his head. A tiny toe taps one bright square, then quickly pulls back before the light disappears. Once he feels the pattern, he bends his knees and hops to the next safe square. The tiles blink faster now, and he leaps over a dark gap with a brave little twist. Landing on solid ground, he grins, spotting a glowing laser tunnel waiting ahead. Heart racing but eyes sparkling, he walks forward, brushing his hand along the metal wall of light. Inside the tunnel, colorful lasers weave crisscross lines, turning the path into a dancing maze. He squints at the shifting beams, tracing a wiggly path through them in the air. Before moving, he practices little sidesteps and ducking motions, pretending the lasers already surround him. He steps in slowly, dipping under one beam and sliding neatly between two others. When a beam suddenly speeds up, he jumps, grabs the tunnel wall, and lets it flash beneath his feet. Dropping safely to the floor, he walks out and discovers a giant glowing circuit maze ahead. Every step lights the circuit lines under his feet, guiding him closer to the maze entrance. The maze walls pulse like living wires, blinking on and off to hide and reveal new paths. A tiny hologram maze in his palm keeps rearranging itself, making him frown in frustration. He closes his hand, turns off the map, and studies the real maze with calm, curious eyes. He follows the longest-lasting lights, slipping through an opening just as one wall blinks away. From above, he darts through zigzag corridors, always choosing the path that glows steady and strong. He bursts out at the maze's end and finds a glass gravity sphere where everything floats upside down. He lays a hand on the shimmering glass, watching his reflection swirl with upside-down furniture inside. Stepping inside, he feels the pull twist as floors, walls, and ceiling all trade places. He gawks at chairs drifting toward the ceiling, wondering which way is actually up. He notices arrows on the walls shifting direction, matching the moments when gravity flips. He bends his knees and jumps gently, letting the flip carry him toward a tilting platform above. He bounds from wall to ceiling, timing each leap to land right as the pull switches direction. Landing at the exit door, he steadies himself and spots a busy robot warehouse beyond the sphere. As normal gravity returns, he shakes off the dizziness and pads toward the rows of robot arms shuffle glowing crates, turning the floor into a moving mechanical obstacle course. He freezes for a moment, watching boxes glide past, unsure how to cross without being trapped. Then he notices one conveyor repeating a slow, steady rhythm that could carry him safely through. He hops onto a crate at just the right moment, tail balancing as the belt whirs beneath him. As another arm swings close, he leaps from one box to the next, staying one step ahead of the machines. He jumps off at the far platform and looks out over a glowing river of streaming data below. He pads to the river's edge,
watching numbers and symbols flow by like shimmering water.
The river of light rushes beneath him, a current made of dancing codes and sparkling colors. He tilts his head, wondering how anyone could possibly swim across something made of pure data. Floating nearby, he spots a sleek circuit board shaped like a surfboard, waiting to be used.
He carefully steps on, crouching low as the board wobbles, then steadies under his weight.
He rides the glowing waves, leaning left and right to glide along the smoothest lines of code.
The board carries him to the far shore, where a tall tower of shining musical steps rises high. He hops off onto solid ground and walks toward the tower, ears twitching at faint notes in the air.
Each stair on the music tower glows like a key, ready to play a note when stepped on. He stares at the staircase, worried a wrong note might make the tower stay silent. He closes his eyes and listens, catching a simple tune hidden in the gentle background music. He follows the melody, stepping softly on stairs that play the right notes in the right order. As he gains confidence, he moves quicker, turning the steps into a joyful little dance. At the tower's peak, the final grill rings out. He descends onto a round platform, watching colorful portals open and close like blinking eyes. Dozens of portals hover around him, each glowing a different color and humming softly. He spins in place, overwhelmed, knowing one wrong choice could send him back to the start. Then he notices a pattern in the lights above, blinking a simple color sequence like a secret code. He hops through the first portal in that order, emerging onto another platform with matching colors. Following the glowing sequence, he dives through portal after portal, each jump more confident and playful. He tumbles out of the final portal and lands before a towering cliff of spinning gears and screens.
Dusting himself off, he looks up the massive wall of machines and takes a determined step forward.
Metal panels, cooling fans, and cables climb skyward, forming a steep mechanical mountain. He gulps, worried his small paws can't possibly grip such a huge, buzzing wall.
Then he spots little gaps between panels and gently tests them with his fingers and toes. He pulls himself up, one careful step at a time, weaving between spinning gears and vents. A burst of wind from the fans pushes him back, but he hugs the wall and keeps climbing.
At the very top, he hoists himself onto a platform, facing a giant, glowing door shaped like pizza.
Exhausted but excited, he walks toward the door, smelling a faint, delicious hint of melted cheese.
The pizza door is covered in symbols of cheese, toppings, and slices that must be arranged just right. He scratches his head, wondering how a snack could turn into such a tricky final riddle. He spots faint lines showing the pizza's order: crust, sauce, cheese, then all the tasty toppings on top. He starts dragging glowing icons into place, layering them in the right sequence like building a real pizza. With one last deep breath, he clicks the final symbol in, hoping he understood the recipe correctly. The door bursts open in a warm, golden glow, revealing a huge, freshly baked slice waiting just for him. After 10 dazzling trials, he finally reaches the prize he dreamed of, shining on its golden pedestal. His eyes sparkle with joy, because this isn't just pizza. It's proof his courage and curiosity paid off. High in the sky, the tech island glows softly, waiting for the Monkeel's next big adventure to begin.